Alright guys, so welcome into the comics portion of haul video number 88. Very excited to go over this stuff with you guys. So as I may have mentioned, I do travel for work, and because of that I was actually able to go to Wisconsin a couple weeks ago, where I was helping one of the plants for my company that I work for. And while I was there, I actually made a trip to a comic book store near the area. It actually was a Books A Million. Turns out though, I showed up and the Books A Million was actually turned into a Second and Charles in this mall that I went to. For anyone who's curious, it's in Gurnee, Illinois, I believe. It's in like a nice shopping center, which was really cool to go to, honestly. I'm glad I went. This Second and Charles had a lot of great stuff, stuff that I actually already owned, but really good. Unfortunately, I didn't have any type of additional coupon to get more percentage off, because there was a lot of good stuff there, but was able to pick up some comics that I had on my list for a while, and just want to kind of go over those here. So the first two books I bought here were books for Sin City, and when I saw these, I remembered that I actually had volume 1. My friend Vince actually gave me volume 1, so I have had that in my collection. And I actually was thinking about it. It actually was not here with me for a while. It actually was at my parents' house. So I made a trip back to my parents' house to go grab it. And I ended up picking up volumes 2 and 3 of Sin City then. So actually, the receipt's right in here. So let me take that out. Yeah, so got this one for $6. Not too bad. It's Frank Miller, so can't go too wrong with that. So you can see there kind of what that looks like. And this one is called A Dame to Kill For. Very nice. These are gonna be very quick reads, I feel. And then volume 3, which is The Big Fat Kill. So very excited. I know there's like omnibus out there and like an absolute, I think, of this, but this is very cheap for me and very easy way to collect this. So I'm probably gonna end up collecting all of it. I had to see kind of how many volumes there are. I know there's at least 5. There was volume 5 there, but it was a little bit more expensive, and I just didn't really, I was trying to cut myself to a limit of how much I was willing to spend. So I passed on that, but I will be collecting that whole series at some point, just, excuse me, not right now. So, but yeah, really great to get that. The next book I got here was one that I know has come up a lot recently, considering, the new MCU movies and how the multiverse is a thing now. And there's been a lot of rumors ever since, I guess, Loki kind of came out and revealed Kang. Spoiler, sorry, it's been a couple months. I feel like it's fair game. There's been a lot of rumors about an Avengers Forever movie coming, based on the comic by Kurt Busiek and Roger Stern, and illustrated by Carlos Pacheco. And that is the book I have here in my hands. So this is the complete 12-issue series. You can see here the back. I got this for $15, which I think is a fairly good deal. Very great art here going on. Obviously, this book highly ties in Kang. So, very excited to give this a read at some point. Probably soon here, because I don't think this is really related to anything aside from maybe Kurt Busiek's Avengers run. So I'll give this a read, and I'm very excited to have this. You can see here the spine. This is just something that I felt like always eluded me. I don't remember ever seeing this in a store. If I did, I just didn't have my radar on it. So I'm very glad to pick this up, and we'll give this a read and we'll see how it goes. So really nice piece to have to my Avengers collection here. The next book, we'll do this book first. This next book I got here is Batman Rebirth Volume 5, Rules of Engagement. I'm sorry, The Rules of Engagement, excuse me. So slowly collecting Batman by Tom King. I jumped on towards the tail end of the series when I was reading it on the podcast with Mike and Vince. So decided to pick this up. This collects issues 33 through 37 of Batman by Tom King. I think that's volume 3 of Batman, if I'm not mistaken. And then Batman Annual number 2. So Again, very much excited to read this whole series from front start to finish. Obviously, I'm going to go in order. I'm going to read Scott Snyder's run first and then get into this. But yeah, very nice art here as well. Obviously, very Catwoman and Batman-centric stories going on here. But I've heard nothing but really great things about this whole run. So kind of a shame the series ended when it did. I don't think, from what I can remember, I don't think it ended with the timing that Tom King wanted. But obviously, DC had other plans for him with what they were trying to do with the Batman books. So very excited to get this, though. You can see here the back. So now all I have left to get are, to kind of fill in this, is volumes 3 and 4. And then I'll have all of the first 7 volumes. I know it's up to like 12 now, which I think the 12th one has just been released or it's been out for a while. And that's the City of Bane stuff, which I've already read. So yeah, we'll see how much I actually collect for that. But anyways, the last book here was a book that I had in my hands, put it back, actually went back and got it because I wasn't sure if I wanted it or not. And decided to get it because I'm like, you know what? This has been on my IST wish list for a couple years. This is actually cheaper than what IST sells it for now. So I figured I'd go ahead and buy it and just kind of have that corner of my collection kind of filled out. I don't foresee myself collecting any more of this character really for a while, unless a great series comes out for it in the next year or whatever. I don't foresee that happening, but who knows? And that is Nova by Abnett and Lanning, the Complete Collection Volume 2. So collected Volume 1 about maybe 2 years ago. I saw it on, I think I bought it on Amazon, I believe. I could be wrong. Bought on Amazon for like 15 bucks. This one I always saw float around 20. Never saw a dip below that, but went ahead and decided to pick this up. This is part of kind of like that era of Marvel Cosmic that had like War of Realms, Realm of Kings. You had the Guardians of the Galaxy by Abnett and Lanning. You had, the Thanos Imperative, which I've read some of that stuff. I read the Thanos Imperative, the Guardians series. Have yet to read Realm of Kings, War of Kings, stuff like that. But this is really great stuff. This is Richard Rider as Nova. This is not Sam Alexander, I believe, is the person who follows up with him. So this collects issues 16 through 36 of the Nova 2007 series, and I'm an Avenger number 3. So again, Danny Abnett and Andy Lanning, can't go wrong with that creative team. A lot of great stuff that I've enjoyed from them. So I don't think I'm going to be disappointed with them with this, but you can kind of see here some art going on. So yeah, I mean, really, like in terms of Nova, that might be all I really collect. I do have a classic collection here, Volume 2, that I found at a store for like $5 like years ago, and just never have found the other 2 volumes for decent prices. I might end up selling that classic collection because I don't foresee myself reading it anytime soon. That's like late 70s, early 80s Marvel. That's, I haven't heard much like fantastic stuff come out of the Nova like solo series that first came out. I read a couple issues when I had an essential volume of him, but aside from that, that's really probably all I would care to read, really. But we'll see. Maybe I'll find something else. But anyways, guys, that has been the comic section of haul video number 88, and I hope you enjoyed it.